What is going on, guys? Joey here, and this video is going to have a lot of different things going on in it. At the end, I'm going to try to leave you guys with just a thought that you can take to your training. And I'm just going to cover a bunch of stuff. So, first thing is, obviously we have nationals coming up, USAPL nationals. That meet is kind of like a send-off meet for a lot of lifters. It's going to be the last USAPL meet that they do before they swap over. Not just my people, but other people have sort of like hinted at it. And I believe the March 13th or 14th is going to be PA Nationals. And the reason why this is significant is because that is going to be the meet that you have to do if you want a shot at Worlds, if you want a shot at Sheffield, if you want to get into other meets. I don't know if it's a gateway to NAPF meets, but they're like mini world level meets almost. It's like North American, basically. Now, who should swap over or look to swap over? I would say if you are someone, well, first off, like if you really prefer a weight class, obviously there's two different weight classes in different feds, and that's totally fine if you want to make your decision based on that. If you believe that you can be top 3 to 5 in your class, like in the world, or at least at the national level, then I would say, if you have, you never know what can happen. You might win, you might do well, and you might, be able to make a little bit of a stamp for yourself on the IPF stage. Keep in mind that once you swap over, there's Article 14 that we have to worry about. And Article 14, basically it's like once you go from USAPL to IPF, you got to stay IPF. If you go back, you're going to get suspended for a year. It's something to think about. I have been talks to amend the rule, adjust the rule, but I think for athletes, it's pretty much going to be the same. So if you wanted to do PA Nats, you have to do something. I believe there's no qualifying total for nationals. You just have to do a meet, and then you can do the nationals. This is for the open division. I'm not sure how they're going to do juniors, or if it's going to be the same weekend or what. I will give more information about this as things go. Just so you guys know, I never wanted the federations to split. I hated it. It just caused so many problems on so many levels. And I don't know how things are going to pan out. I can think of a couple possible scenarios. But I think you're not going to be able to lift forever. And you might as well go where opportunity lies while you can seize that opportunity. I have been contacted by other meet directors that are throwing pretty dope looking meets on the PA side. They're going to have cash prizes. They're going to be invite only. And it sounds like they're trying to so if you have the top 2 to 3 people, 1 to 2 people doing worlds per division, they're trying to make something nice for rank 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, with cash prizes and things like that. I've already been sent a lot of information, the venue and all that, but I just don't know if I'm allowed to, put it out here. But I'm sure that it'll be public really soon. I've also seen, and then USAPL has the Arnold. You can still go that route and do the Arnold and stuff like that if that's something that you want. If you feel like you're a better dots lifter, then stay USAPL. If you think you're a better IPF points, good lift lifter, then you go that route. So it's there's a lot of different options. If you like to lift your head on the bench, then you can go stay USAPL. If you are okay with the changes on the bench rules, you can try IPF, where you have to have your elbows at a certain depth. So there's a lot of things to consider. And, I only really have an opinion or a strong opinion as if I see you could really win this meet, you should do it or whatever. And that's what I tell my lifters. But we'll see how it goes. I know there's a lot of things moving, and I don't want to take away from the people doing USAPL Nationals. There are many divisions where it's just kind of like a blowout win, which we had that in PA, but I would suspect that in the next year or so, like the weight classes will be way more competitive on the Powerlifting America side, because like a lot of those people are going to come over because they want a chance to hit those big stages, the biggest stage basically, right? So yeah, that's pretty much that. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know. Next, and I should have put this at the beginning of the video, workshop people, maybe I will, maybe I'll edit it. Workshop people, over the coming days, I'm going to be taking the first round of signups. To get in, you have to email FLEXX@gmail.com with 2 X's and just say that you're interested. If you don't know what a workshop is, just look on my channel. I have a video where I already explain what it is. I think it's like a really useful, 90 minutes, 2 hours of your time. And I mean, everybody usually is like super positive about it and they get a lot out of it. So that's that. I'm going to be doing it, I think August 26th. I'll probably stop signups the 23rd or 22nd, and that's probably going to be my last one for at least 2 to 3 months. I am thinking of ways to provide more value where I'm not just talking about programming. I'm working on that, and that's going to be like a little bit more of a long-term project. What else? What else? I might be bringing back streams for those of you that used to tune in to my streams, especially during the Rona times. I feel like we got very close during those times. Those were really good times for, just like connecting with the community. And I might get back to doing those. I might do it on Twitch. I might do it on YouTube. I'm not sure. But that's something that I've been thinking about. And August 30th, I don't want to get too much into detail, and I don't even know if I'm going to include this part. But, I mean, as you guys know, like, I haven't been competing. It's been almost 2 years now, 2020, 2021, 2022. Yeah, it's literally been 3 years. It's been 2 years since I've been able to, like, really push my training. And I'm not that old yet, and it doesn't sit right with me. And my body has, like, failed me, and I have done everything conservatively to arrive to this point. So on August 30th, I'm going to be, let's just say I'm going to take care of my health. I'm going to do something. It's a rather significant procedure, but there's a chance that it can give me a shot to potentially compete again. I will be happy if I can simply be in less pain, so that way I can be the best Joey that I can be for my team, and the best, brother to my brother, son to my mom, significant other to my girl, like those types of things. And I don't know if you guys noticed back in like 2018, 2019, 2017, even 2020, my energy was a little bit different. And I noticed it. I'm a little bit more serious now. I'm a little bit more like stressed. And I want to get back to that Joey. And in order to do that, I need to be in a position where I'm happy with myself. But with my body like broken the way that it is, and me just putting it off all these years, I mean, I'm just there. I'm ready to get fixed. And so August 30th, I have to do basically a procedure, and I'm just not comfortable giving you guys all the details yet. I have a feeling that this has the potential to be one of the most amazing stories ever in the space. But I'm just going to take it day by day. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I will still be recovering, and I will not be able to make it to USAPL Raw Nationals. And I might not even make it to Corrupted. But lucky for us, there's a lot of FLEXX coaches. I'm already sending out extra coaches to Nationals to take care of our lifters. So that if there's any lifters that need, any lifters that work directly with FLEXX that need a handler, and you really, really are nervous about it, like I'm sending extra people. So we should be able to cover a lot. I don't know if we can cover everyone because a lot of the coaches are competing, and that is going to like take them away from handling. They're not going to handle like 5 lifters a day before they're going to compete. So we have to figure that out. But I am, all hands on deck, and I totally trust the FLEXX coaches, and I'm not concerned. Same thing goes for CS. There's a slim chance I might be there, but we'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And because I'll be home recovering, I might be able to do more streams, and like we'll just see. But I just wanted to kind of update you guys with like things that were going on. I can assure you that I want nothing more than to train the way that I used to train. There's nothing more that I want for myself aside from, the number one thing is like running FLEXX and taking care of everybody and making sure that like, how can I make the biggest impact in the world? And it's through my lifters, right? I know that when I was lifting, a lot of you guys were very inspired by that. And you used to do great numbers on social media, and it was good. And don't trust me, like I missed that. But I am thankful that I have purpose and that my team gives me a way to just give my energy back to them, to help them be their best, to help them amplify their voice and their notoriety. And that's how I can be most useful. So obviously, like coaching is like, it's my bread and butter, right? I've been doing it 10 years now. So, even more than that if you want to count training people in person. But I'm not done, I do not feel like I'm done. And I felt like I have a lot on the table, and I see glimpses of it here and there in the training that I am able to do. I hit 315 for 8 on bench the other day, and I was like, it's still in there. It's still in there, but I pay a price after, and I'm trying to fix that. So, I've just been putting it off for too long, and it's time to be better. But like every day it burns inside, me wanting to get out there. And I pray and I hope that like I'm taking the steps necessary no matter what. When I say no matter what, I mean I'm moving heaven and earth and making the ultimate sacrifice. Maybe not the ultimate sacrifice, but a very significant sacrifice in order to give myself a chance to be back out there on the platform. And I hope and I just pray that when I have come to the conclusion that lifters are not going to stop until their body fails them, or until they reach a point where they've hit their PRs and age is starting to eclipse what they're able to give up to be able to perform in a way that they need to be competitive. The sport is ever evolving, and I used to, I just think that your time truly is limited, and the ability to go in the gym and be super strong, it is not forever, but it is a long, long time. I think in powerlifting, it's much longer than in basically almost any other sport, because you can be in your 40s and still throw up good numbers. You know what I mean? So, and I also think you can stay pretty damn healthy. And I don't want you guys to think that whatever's wrong with me is because of lifting. I actually think lifting prolonged it way, way longer than what it was going to be. Because I had doctors telling me in 2013 and 2012 that I was done, and that I needed to get this done. And I was able to push it even longer, and it created this life for myself, And I just hope that when it comes to an end, it's on your guys' own terms, because and I like I said, I'm not done. I'm going to give it another shot. But it would suck if this was it and I didn't get that last shot. You know what I mean? That last PR on my own terms. Now, if all goes well, I am not dumb. And I'm gonna, I got a couple more years of like pushing before I'm like, you know what? My body has had its time, and I need to just full-time coach now and just get shredded and be a lean bodybuilder. But I can do that at any time in life. Anyway, my dogs are about to come in the house and make a lot of noise. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know in the comments down below. Yes, I just got back from Japan. That was kind of like a, something that I had to just get out the way, before we embark on these next 10 years. But anyway, if you guys have any questions about anything at all that I mentioned in this video, please let me know in the comments down below. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.